So, fun story. Let me tell you about my day, because my day was like good, but a bunch of unfortunate things happened in sequence, and it was very weird. So Kilo decided to climb up on my dresser, and next to my dresser is my acoustic guitar. So he did a little cat thing where he goes pat pat and the guitar fell over. The fucking head of the guitar broke off. So it's completely snapped. Kilo broke my guitar.
You know,
I took a picture of it. I might send it to Brian. Brian, if I send it to you, put it up in the VOD.
Scouting out enemy lines and all that.
But
I don't
yeah,
usually get a partner. It's kinda fun.
he knocked it over, and I was like, haha, funny. And then I picked it up, and then it was completely broken. And I could probably, my dad's gonna help me fix it. We're probably just gonna super glue it, Gorilla Glue it back together and retie the strings. But what the fuck, man? Like, what an asshole. And then I fucking somehow, someway, dude, I've been dropping shit like all day. I was doing dishes, and I, like, you know when you spill a bunch of water on yourself when you're an idiot sometimes doing dishes? Yeah, that happened, except it, hold on, I'm stupid. I need to learn how to lock on, like, proper. Because I keep just, like, holding it all the time, assuming it's just going to always lock on. Yeah, I spilled, like, half a fucking bowl of water, like, on the ground, on the kitchen floor, somehow. And then I spilled part of my dinner. I'm just a fucking mess today, dude. Rigby would never, dude. You're right. Yeah, Kilo's a mess, dude. He's got to sort himself out. For sure. Never spill water while doing dishes. You never had like a fucking like you're cleaning a spoon and it goes whoosh and it like splashes back at you. it might be just a me thing. Oh man. Okay, Jackie has a story. That's good because. Yeah, you like get something with like a circular like shape, like a lid to a pot, or like a spoon, and it goes everywhere. If they go whoosh, dude. You don't know what I'm talking about, man. Oh fuck. I was trying to learn. I was making kielbasa, chopped up kielbasa and potatoes O'Brien, and the pan was like super filled, so I had to. It wasn't cooking all the way through the potatoes because I had so much in there. So I had to like try to learn how to flip the pan and flip what was inside the pan, and it was a scary moment. I'm fucking horrible with, like, kitchen apparel, I guess. Like, I can't make spaghetti without getting sauce all over the fucking stove. I have to clean it after. I don't know how. I don't know how I do these things. I don't know how I do what I do. We'll have to do a... Okay, you know what? There's also a dodge button I should probably be utilizing. That would help me. Yeah, yes, cooking apparel. I'm bad with spatulars and things of that nature. Okay, I'm locked on. I'm like losing control. I'm losing memory of the controls before I've even like stopped streaming. Applications up here. It's all the same diff. Cooking apparel is definitely not wrong. I've heard the phrase cooking apparel many times.
Nonsensical
Whoop!
data from the old world. There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do.
Thank you for another day of hard work. Please back destroy the job well done.
Apparatus. Cooking apparatus. Fuck everybody up real quick. God, the gameplay is so good. I do wish I hadn't played this level 8,000 times without actually finishing the game. Brian, I swear, if you say it. Instruments? I'll take cooking instruments. We'll call them instruments from now on. See that? I know you so well. I am liking the he said it, like the really like he said it. It's a really, really small. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get as much as I can done. But what made me paranoid about my last playthrough of this is I would always try to do a certain number of missions. And I can do them on the second playthrough. So, like, I'm not really concerned. But I will try to get as many as I can. But I'm not going to stress over it, if that makes sense. The first and second playthrough, you're safe. Okay. I'll do as many as I can on the first, and then I'll just kind of write down all of the ones that I did on the first, and I'll check in with you or Realm or anybody else who's played the game and see what I need to do for the second. There's one quest you can get locked out of. 3,000 years and finally playing it. You know what I want to stream more of that I haven't streamed in like a long time is Monster Hunter World. I want to stream a little bit more of that. I think it'd be fun. Not that you guys would ever play that with me, but Pokemon Gen 5 on it. Gen 5 Part 2. That's definitely like a summer project. I feel like I'm going to complete a lot of games this year, to be honest.
Alert. Bulletproof apparatus detected on enemies. Close range combat is advised.
I know.
Yeah. I love Monster Hunter. I really do. I haven't played any of Iceborne yet, and I own it. I haven't played any of it. It's just sitting there. A fucking bump. Go see. I'm learning gameplay. Getting used to this again. I have to fucking dodge is what I have to do. I have to be more patient. I get so caught up in shooting things. I also hold my controller weird. I need to start holding it. I never leave my middle finger on the back two triggers. I never play the game that way. I never play any game that way. So I kind of got to get used to that. So Brian, you kind of get what I mean when I say that there's a lot of different ways the gameplay kind of flips around. Sometimes you're in the ship, sometimes you're not in the ship. Most of the time you're not in the ship. I just realized that my brain just stopped working. I might blow up chat here in a second because I keep having to glance over. And chat is super small for me right now. It is not helping. Oh, good shot, Tony. I should really wait for the target thing to come up before I just start assuming that things are gonna hit. Bam. Alright, hold on. Let me get that big old chat going. This music is wonderful, buddy. Get ready for the whole game. I'm sure I don't even know most of it. Fucking pop out. Why is it so complicated? There we go. Let's go. Good shit, TM, dude. Alright, cool. The chat's large and in charge. This song sucks compared to the rest of them, I guess. I don't know. I just thought every track I've heard in this game is really good. I'm glad it's loud enough for you guys to hear. I can hear it.
I don't know, moved it somewhere?
I might try to turn it up a bit on my end. And hopefully it won't overlap. Amusement Park is a really good song.
You mean the birds?
It's a really good moment.
Yeah, there's more plants and animals here than there used to be. Probably because the environment's changed.
And they're like shit here I need to get. Maybe not too much. This game takes place in Cleveland. There are 2 buildings, dude. Yeah. We go back and get it. That's where the bridge thing came from. Was me coming back here. That was a good clip.
There should be another facility across that bridge. It's
I
a
love
bit of
that
a
clip
hike,
from
but
video.
should
It's
we
so
check
good.
it out?
I can't believe I've never seen that before. The dude from
Not like
Ohio
you're
has never
getting
seen
a
it before.
location wrong. I guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
Alert. High-power jamming detected. No response from long-range communications.
We'll probably be fine.
I'll just take him out.
See if I can't get some melee damage. No, guess not. I'll be fine. Oh, it was definitely not fine. Whoa, my gosh. Oh, goodness gracious. Easy. Easy. This is a speed run? Yeah, we're almost done with the game. We're pretty close.
Is that?
Target enemy
We have
detected.
this, and then amusement park, and then we're done.